I can't wait to see some of these high school kids at the game today. I love Miami. It's an abundance of great players here.
Yes, I know. This game has so many great high school recruits in it. Scotty Lewis Jr., Curtis Roll, Shamar Baker, Cam Dakotas, Ryan Baker, even though he committed to LSU. I really want to watch him in this game. I want to get a glimpse of what we'll see when we face LSU next year.
Yep, and you know they're going to throw that kid in the fire. He's a day one starter for sure. 5-star.
I think that kid's a starter too. Just from the film that I've seen. We've recruited him hard, but I never really thought that we had a chance to get him.
I mean, the kid can play, but I really want to see if he has any weaknesses up close and in person. Maybe we can find some things to exploit.
Of course, but I really want to see all of these guys, especially Tony Parks. That kid is special. He has all the tools to be an elite back.
I completely agree. I really want to see Shamar Baker too. He's the most talented receiver on that team in my opinion, even though he's the youngest.
Let's get to this game though. I want to see how these kids look in warm-ups too.
All right, let's roll out.
Welcome to Travis Powell Stadium in Miami, Florida, where we have the Miami Northwestern Bulls facing off against the Miami Central Rockets with some college coaches in attendance. I saw 2 Florida coaches walk in here to start this game. Central is ranked 21st in the nation, and a lot of that has to do with their defense. One of the best defenses in the nation. 172 passing yards allowed per game. 44 rushing yards allowed per game. That's crazy. Guys like Ryan Baker and Curtis Roll lead the way. Northwestern goes up early in this ball game. Dakotas hands it off to Tony Parks. He cuts outside, makes a nice little cut inside, and finds some more yardage. 6 yards on that play. Right here, he gets it on the counter, then bounces it in the middle of the field for a 14-yard run. Parks has some of the best vision in all of high school football. 1st and 10, they give it to him once again on the counter. Ends up breaking the tackle, and Miami Central once again has another first down with a 12-yard carry from Parks. 1st and 10, they keep it on the ground, bounces it inside, and there's nothing that they can do to stop Tony Parks. Tony Parks comes out of the game, they throw it to Shamar Baker this time, and he walks into the end zone untouched. 20-yard reception on the play for his first catch of the ball game. Perfect play call for that specific coverage. The field was wide open, they gave it to Baker, the receiver downfield ends up blocking the corner, and he walks into the end zone untouched. 2 powerhouse programs in Miami, Florida, tied at the end of one, 7-7. Northwestern would get the ball, move the ball downfield, and get 3. But the Central offensive line provides a great hole and a lot of space. Tony Parks makes the safety miss, and he's going all the way. The Central offense, Tony Parks, it's a home run threat every single time he gets the ball. The offensive line provides him a lot of space to run. He ends up utilizing that space, and when he gets in the open field, he makes one man miss, and he's gone. Nobody's catching him from behind. Northwestern responds back, and now they're on top, 17-14. Baker's wide open over the middle of the field. He catches the rock, ends up getting tackled on the other side of the 50-yard line. A 34-yard reception, his second catch of the ball game. Shamar Baker making an impact whenever they call his number. And with 1 minute left to go in the first half, this sets Miami Central up for the chance to go up on top. Northwestern's playing cover 3. The safety fails to get to his landmark. Cam Dakotas and Shamar Baker exploit it. 1st and 10, they run a dive. Parks bounces it to the B gap, gets 7 yards on the play. 2nd down and 3, they keep it on the ground. Parks with a big gain, almost gets to the 5-yard line. 1st down and goal, Parks walks into the end zone, hits him with a spin move. That was nice, I'm not gonna lie. And Miami Central is now leading with 36 seconds left to go in the first half. It's halftime and the Central Rockets are winning 21-17 over the Northwestern Bulls. Halftime is brought to you by the Reason Sports Universe. If you want to be part of the Reason Sports Universe and see some of yourself in these type of videos, then please watch this video right here. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. You can also view your player's season and career stats online. The link will be in the description. I also added a social media feature for the universe to be more immersive. The link to that video will also be in the description. If you don't have Patreon but you still want to be featured on the channel more, then make sure you're active in the comment section. You being consistently active reminds me to put you on the channel in some way. When you submit a form, your character will be put in the universe. You can see yourself in a live stream or video when teams play, but it's highly unlikely that you'll see me controlling your player throughout a game if you don't have Patreon. Signing up with Patreon gives you control over attributes, accessories, gives you a GTA face, control over your backstory, and you'll be one of the best players in the universe. Very competitive game at half. This game has been dominated by Tony Parks and Shamar Baker on the offensive side of the ball for Central, but Miami Northwestern has fired back. Every single time Central has gone down the field and scored, Northwestern has had an answer. Let's find out who has the most answers in the second half. Whoever does, that'll be the winner of the game. I talked with some college coaches, specifically the University of Florida. They told me that they're loving what they're seeing on the field today. They said that there are multiple high-level Power 5 college stars on the field and some potential NFL stars as well. Central came into the game allowing 172 passing yards per game on defense. Northwestern's already exceeded that in the first half. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the second. First down and 10. Tony Parks gets the ball, runs off tackle, fights for extra yardage, gets a 9-yard gain on the play. Second down and 1. They give it to Parks on the counter, then he cuts inside, a whole bunch of space. Tony Parks breaks the tackle, 17-yard gain, and he made it look easy. Not just a freak athlete, this kid has great vision, and he has the great ability to lean one way, fake out a defender, cut inside. This kid is special. First down and 10. Parks in the backfield once again. Is looking like they're going to hand it off to him. They do hand it off to him. Cuts inside. Should have been tackled around the line of scrimmage, but he gets 7 yards on the play. 14 carries, 118 yards, 13 yards per carry. This kid is dominating. Central's offensive line blocks amazing. Once again, breaks the tackle, falls forward, 9 yards. But he has to come out of the game. He's too tired. Shamar Baker gets the ball, jet sweep from the slot. He has decent vision, ends up getting the first down and gets flipped. Is he good? Apparently he is. Baker runs up the middle of the field. Dakotas throws a dot, and it's first and goal, 20-yard reception. I'm not gonna lie. Cam Dakotas put Shamar Baker in trouble right there. Almost gave him CTE with this throw, but great job of holding on. First down and goal. Sent Robinson in motion, hands it off to Parks, and he walks into the end zone untouched. Central extends their lead. Like they've been doing the entire game, Northwestern responds back, scores 28-24. 11-yard gain from Tony Parks, moves the chains, already over 200 yards. Parks gets it, makes the safety miss in a whole lot of space. Tony Parks down the field, 23-yard gain. Tony Parks can do it all. Gets the ball on the counter, makes the safety miss, and then maximizes yardage downfield. You give him a great line, he'll run through the open holes. Everything's not blocked up, he'll still make you miss. This guy is special. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Counter again is blocked up. Parks stays on his feet. Ends up getting some more yardage. 16 yards this time. Tony Parks keeps on moving the chains. He has 243 rushing yards. 12.8 yards per carry. With time winding down and a 4-point lead, this is most likely the last play of the third quarter. Parks gets a 4-yard gain and they should wind it down. This game has lived up to the hype. 28-24. Central's over Northwestern. Second down and 6. Start of the fourth quarter. Hands it off to Parks. Gets away from a defender. Weaves through the defense. 10-yard gain. moving the chains, getting closer to the end zone. 1st and 10. They hand it off to Parks again. Tries to make the safety miss. Ends up getting tackled. 2nd down and 6. Parks is tired. He's getting Derrick Henry carries. 22 for 261. 3rd down and inches. They hand it off to him. Walks into the end zone, and Central extends their lead once again. It'll be tough for Northwestern to come back, but they end up coming back. It's 32-35. Central just needs a 1st down. 1st down and 10. Central. Offensive line does their job. Tony Parks gets the 1st down. He stays in bounds after he runs a guy over. 25-yard carry. 27 carries. 296 yards. 11 yards per carry. 4 touchdowns. An MVP level, a Gatorade National Player of the Year level performance from Tony. Tony Parks, they put the game on his shoulders and he delivered. He's obviously the player of the game. 30 carries, 319 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Final score from Miami, Florida, 35-32. Central wins, and they're moving on. They're undefeated on the season. They should be moving up in the rankings. Here are the player stats for the game. Just remember, anybody that has a period next to their name means that they are a subscriber to the channel, and anybody that has an apostrophe next to their name means that they are a Patreon member. But anyways, it's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click on the post notification bell too.